Polynomial is an algebraic expression with variables, coefficients and constants combined using operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, provided no division operation by a variable and the powers of variables must be a whole number. Also, polynomials can be categorized as number of terms, number of variables and the degree of the polynomial. Under the number of terms, they can be monomial, binomial, trinomial and so on, where monomial means a single term, binomial means two terms and trinomial means three terms. Based on the number of variables, they can be polynomials in one variable, two variables, three variables and so on, where one variable means a single variable like x or y. Two variables means x and y together and three variables can be x, y and z. Then based on the degree of polynomial, that is the highest power of the variable, can be linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials, where linear means the degree is 1, quadratic means the degree is 2 and a cubic polynomial means the degree is 3. Now let's consider a polynomial which has two variables and is linear. We can call it as a linear polynomial in two variables. The two variables can be x and y and the degree should be 1. If it's equated to 0, then we can call it as a linear equation in two variables. Suppose in a box there are 10 balls of two colors, red and blue. But can you say how many red balls and how many blue balls are there? Well, you know that the sum of the balls of two colors will be 10. And if we consider R as number of red balls and B as number of blue balls, then mathematically we can write it as R plus B equals 10. Now this is an example of a linear equation in two variables R and B. Let's see another example. Suppose you bought 3 masks and 2 hand sanitizers for rupees 210. Can you say how much does one mask or one hand sanitizer cost? Consider the price of the mask as X and the price of the sanitizer as Y. We can formulate them as 3x plus 2y equals 210, which is also a linear equation in two variables. Here we notice that x and y have coefficients 3 and 2 respectively. Also, there is a constant 210. So, we can define a linear equation in two variables x and y in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers, a and b are not both 0. So, in the equation 3x plus 2y equal to 210, let's find out which is a, b and c. Comparing the standard form of the linear equation in two variables, we can write the polynomial as 3x plus 2y minus 210 equal to 0. Now we can say that a equals 3, b equals 2 and c equals minus 210. So here a, b and c are real numbers, a and b both are not 0. What if either a or b is 0? Then it will be of the form ax plus b equal to 0, which is a linear equation in one variable x. But such equations can also be expressed as linear equations in two variables, as it can be written in its standard form, that is ax plus 0 into y plus b equal to 0. For example, 2x plus 3 equal to 0 can be written as 2x plus 0y plus 3 equal to 0. Let's see more examples. Write the following equations in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b and c in each case. The first equation is x minus 5 equals 2.5y. It can be written as x minus 2.5y minus 5 equals 0. So, a equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2.5 and c equals minus 5. The second equation is root 3y equals 4 minus x. It can be written as x plus root 3y minus 4 equal to 0. So, a equals 1, b equals root 3 and c equals minus 4. And the third equation is 3x equals y can be written as 3x minus y plus 0 equal to 0. So, a equals 3, b equals minus 1 and c equals 0. Let's see another example. Write each of the following as an equation in two variables. X equals 3 can be written as 1 into x plus 0 into y minus 3 equal to 0. And root 3y equal to 2 can be written as 0 into x plus root 3y minus 2 equal to 0. So, we can conclude that a linear equation in two variables can be written in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers, a and b are not both 0. That is, either a or b can be 0. If a equals 0, then it will be of the form by plus c equal to 0, and if b equals 0, it will be of the form ax plus c equal to 0, which are both linear equations in one variable but can be expressed as linear equations in two variables as 0 into x plus by plus c equal to 0 and ax plus 0 into y plus c equal to 0 respectively.